Hey, welcome back. So here we are, day two. Now, what is it, Thursday? So as it being day two, you might find today is the first day where you get cravings, okay? And it's Thursday night. So I know Thirsty Thursday, maybe some people are in the habit of having a drink on a Thursday. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you through these cravings. All right. We're going to arm you with some things that you can do. Now, if you're new here and this is the first video that you've stumbled across and you've not met me before, my name is Dan Hunter. I haven't drunk since 2017, and I set up Clear Mind, Clear Life to help people like you, like me, get hold of their problem drinking. Anyway, on with the video. Let's get day two out the way for you. So the first thing we need to do is we need to normalize the feelings of cravings, okay? So cravings are natural, okay? It's something you've been doing for a long time. You've been drinking and you've been rinsing and repeating this cycle. It's like if your favorite food was pizza and you ate pizza 4 times a week and then you just stopped eating pizza, you would miss pizza, wouldn't you? So what we need to do is normalize these cravings and normalize the fact that you are gonna feel like you're missing something. I'm sorry to say that. Like, you're gonna want the dopamine from having a drink, but we're not going to give in to that, because what we need to realize is that we need to tell ourselves that it's normal. We don't need to go into negative self-talk of like, oh, I'm so weak, why am I craving a drink? Well, you're craving a drink because we've just talked about it. It's a dopamine hit, and it's something that you've been doing for a long time. It's a habit. So what you need to do is accept and normalize these feelings of cravings and wanting a drink, because it's going to happen. And the actual power move here is just realizing in the moment what's happening, catch it, and just sit with it. It's not going to, you can't make it go away. So what's going to happen is you just need to sit with it. And the truth is, maybe you have never really let a craving, because I had never done this, let a craving come and then go. Maybe you've always just acted upon that craving. You've acted upon that impulse. So what I want you to do is, believe it or not, cravings only really last about 20 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes. So it's really uncomfortable, don't get me wrong, because you just don't know what to do with yourself. But here's a sort of the power move that you can do. Set a timer on your phone or whatever for 20 minutes and just switch off. I know it's easier said than done, but just set the timer for 20 minutes and just think, right, how am I going to feel? And then set it again for another 20 minutes. Because sometimes I've heard people say that cravings last up to an hour. They never lasted anywhere near that long for me. They usually lasted around 10, 20 minutes. So once that craving comes, and then it actually, because it will go, that is a fact, it will disappear. And then once it disappears, you're then in a much better place to say, actually, do you know what? I can do this. Like, the craving went. Now, you might get other cravings later on in the day or at night when your trigger point is. My trigger point was 5 p.m. where I think, ooh, I quite fancy a beer now. I've done my day's work. And then I'd start the mental gymnastics where I would think, oh, I'll have a drink. And I would start having these cravings, and the time they would become more intense because I was mentally thinking, oh, I'm going to have a drink. And what you need to be thinking is, well, I'm not drinking today no matter what, so I just need to get through the cravings. And as I said yesterday, this is only day two. We only need to get through today. We're not thinking about the whole month. We're not thinking about a lifetime of not drinking. We're not thinking about a week of not drinking. It's just not doing it tonight. And Thursday might be a trigger point for you. Thursday, you might go out for, dinner with your wife or your partner or whoever, and you might usually have a couple of bottles of wine, or I don't know. But this time you're not going to do it, okay? Because one thing I can guarantee you is that when the craving passes and it gets to a point later in the night where it's like, okay, it's bedtime now, and maybe you can satiate those cravings with fizzy water with some lemon in it, or even a soda like a Coke, or anything that's kind of going to get you through it. Once you get into bed and you get past it, you may struggle to sleep a little bit, or you may get a bit sweaty. So that's normal. But you're going to feel so much better about yourself, and you've already started to build a foundation. Now, tomorrow is Friday, a big trigger point for a lot of people because they're going to want to drink on a Friday night. But you're not going to do that, because I am going to show up for you tomorrow, and I want you to show up for yourself tomorrow. So, look, that's going to do it for today. Short one today. But tomorrow, I want you here. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that kind of stuff, because I want you here, because we need to get you through Friday, and then we need to get you through Saturday. Okay. All right. Until the next one.